Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to After Midnight. My name is MS Punker One, and we are now playing on trying to play Tara's route here in the game after finishing everything we can in with Cynthia's. So we are back here also, and we hypnotize the captain. So what shall we do here? We shall allow it. And when all this happens... Tara and Nessa walk towards the Wizards Guild. We're on the way to get interrogated by the wizard. Sorry for that. Me neither, but there's no getting out of it. It should be fine though, since both you and I are innocent. We have nothing to fear. That's exactly why we're going to be each other's witnesses. Yes, for example, you might ask where when this last murder happened. Yep, and that might lead to some strange questions. Luckily, we didn't have any fun. It would be embarrassing to have to tell that to a stranger. I guess so. Might ask a few more questions, but that's it. The door opens and two guards comes out. A wizard speaks. It's our turn. Come on. And Nessa and her witness enter the room. The wizard nods and invites them both to sit down. If you're wondering why I call her Nessa now instead of MC, it's because I remembered from when I started a new game here to go Tara's route, that the game... we can name her Nessa. It comes up as a suggestion when we create the character. So that's why. Plus, it's a little bit better maybe to actually call her by her real name instead of just MC all the time. Visa begins chanting and soon Nessa feels dizzy and confused. It lasts until she falls into a trance. I was in bed with... Eh? At the beginning I thought he was hiding something. Before you arrived in town, and those three magic students disappeared. That night I went to check outside Samuel's house, and I think I saw some blood on the streets. It was raining that night, so only a few hours later any trace of blood was gone. It could have been nothing. I didn't think too much about it. Because when I got to know what was really troubling Samuel, his secret affair with Nadia. No. I don't think Samuel has anything to do with the murders. He was with me when Gromir was killed, and he's always had a solid alibi for the other murders. Besides, he's the guard captain, and he's ambitious. He probably wants to become a general. When will he start killing his own people, the people he wants to protect? That would make no sense. But you would have sensed something if he was possessed when you interrogated him earlier, right? With your magic. The wizard snaps his fingers and Nessa comes out of her trance. She looks confused and her gaze immediately goes to Tara. Did I say anything bad? Embarrassing? But we know from the other timeline, we can say that he actually is a little bit suspicious. Samuel, that is. Wizard doesn't reply to Tara, but he does give her a disapproving look. As expected, Tara's interrogation goes smoothly, with the exception of one embarrassing moment. Little too much for him there. Okay, stop it. Nessa and Tara leave her room. A room now filled with embarrassing silence. On the way out, they tell each other what they told the Archwizard. You should have seen his face when you told him about us. He was completely embarrassed. No, you have nothing to be embarrassed about. MCN Nestle stops and cooks Tara's face with one hand, then turns to face her and plants a very passionate kiss on Tara's mouth. She gladly accepts the kiss and then smiles back at her. What you said was really nice, even if you were hypnotized. Or maybe because of it. You couldn't lie. That made those words even more powerful to me. And I love you too, Tara. Surprising how some old archwizard abusing his power made the relationship between you and Tara stronger. I guess love, like death, works in mysterious ways. I wonder really how much the wizard would have gone on if no one were there to stop him. Later that day, at the end of a night shift, Nessa walks back home. She spots a shadow near her house. Hey, you! Yeah, that thing we have already seen. And we just saw all these things. And accept the deal. Hey, gorgeous. We haven't had much time to be together these last few days. It's not your fault. I'm spending half my days in bed too, recovering from the previous nights. Now that sounds like a great idea. Are we still talking about sleeping though? And Tara grins mischievously. Just wait until I have enough strength to... Yes, sir. Jump forward here. Finally, Nessa has the day off. She hasn't seen Tara for a few days. If anything's going on, the town guards are always busy. It's not simply due to the longer shifts. You've been required to do those extra services Samuel was talking about too. Whenever a rich merchant or noble suddenly decides they want an escort to walk them around town. Samuel considers these escort missions a waste of time, but he also knows that he needs to keep Lottark's wealthier citizens happy if he one day hope to rise in the ranks. Nessa finds herself in the front of Tara's house, and she knocks on the door. Tara? Nobody's answering. Nobody's answering the door. Tara, I know you're inside. Gus told me. Are you still asleep? Are you still sleeping? Still no answer. I guess I go to the Goblins Lake on my own then. Do you remember? It's the lake where we used to play when we were kids. The one where we found a body of a dead goblin. We were so scared, but at the same time we were curious. We had to take a closer look. Then you slipped and fell into the lake. Suddenly the door opens and a still half asleep Tara interrupts. I knew you were in there. Because I'm a higher ranking guard. Now I only escort nobles. Nessa doesn't miss the fact that Tara is barely wearing anything. Seeing her strong muscles exposed in front of her makes Nessa forget for a moment what she was saying. Look down. Ah, yes. Come on, get dressed. I'll tell you along the way. You can. It's surprisingly sunny and warm today. Considering we're in Iberia. Come on. You don't get many days like this during this time of year. Come on. It will be a nice day. I promise. Right? Nessa looks to the side and sees Cynthia. She's probably walking towards the Wizards Guild and has to pass near them to get there. She stops for a moment, unsure what to do. Then she resumes walking at fast pace, looking straight ahead. Hi, Cynthia. She walks past the two of them, not replying at all. Okay, so she got a bit mean, just because she got rejected. It's not your fault. I think she's still mad at me. And so Nessa and Tara start walking towards their village. The Goblins Lake is about midway between their home villages. Not so far from Lotark. It's a place full of memories for them. What? No way. First of all, I didn't break your nose. And second, I didn't trip. We were training to be guards, remember? I was just showing off some unarmed combat techniques. Sounds like a good trick. Be quiet. Shut up. Nessa laughs and starts playfully punching Tara's big chest. Tara grabs and pulls her close. They stare at each other for a few seconds and then Nessa looks to the side and smiles. There it is, the lake. Of course your time doesn't change at all. What has it been? 10 years max? Yeah, we were way smaller and lighter back then. Back then though. I don't think I'll be able to hold us. It will be able to hold us anymore. We both sit down and admire the lake. The water shines under the unusually bright sun. What? Swim? No, the water is too cold. No way. And you shouldn't. Eh? But of course, Tara is already in her underwear, running towards the lake. She jumps into it and goes underwater. Tara? Tara? Nessa only sees bubbles and then nothing else. Worried, she stands up, rushes towards the border of the lake. Jump in the water. Oh, Tara, if this is a prank, I swear you pay. Nessa strips down to her underwear and slowly enters the lake. This is too cold. Calm you, Tara. I know this is a prank. Stop it. Tara waits until it's waist deep in. Tara waits until Nessa is waist deep into the water and then jumps out at her, splashing water all over Nessa's upper half. Stupid. I knew I knew it. I knew you weren't drowning. To make sure you actually drowned. Yeah. Nessa watches Tara pull herself from the water. Droplets cling to her chest and follow lines of her muscles all the way down to her underwear. The curves of her hips, the cut of her biceps. It's pure magic. Nessa can't tear her eyes away. Eh? Tara notices her staring and grins as she dries herself, almost putting on a show for Nessa. You're beautiful. One of Tara's braids slides over her shoulder, but when she lies on the towel, the light skin is a beautiful contrast to the water and the grass. Nessa takes a few intensive steps forward, unable to resist. And so confident. How can anyone resist you? And Tara laughs. But before Nessa can do more than take another step, there's some voice in the woods. Some people from town must be coming to take advantage of the warm weather and the changed chance to swim. Nessa takes a step back, but she can't get the image of a topless Tara out of her head. The warmth she feels the warmth she feels deep inside her, that strength stretches over her skin has nothing to do with the sun. It's all Tara. Nessa blushes and nods slowly. We both slowly get rest again. The two guards lie down in front of the lake. There's silence. The only noises to be heard are those of nature and the distant sound of villagers splashing in the river water. There are clearly some young kids having fun. It makes Nessa forget about her worries for a moment, as she basks in her own childhood memories with Tara. Tara, on the other hand, is staring at a flower nearby. Nessa notices it and, curious, she moves closer, trying to understand what Tara finds so interesting about it. A bee? Why are you staring at her? That's what I always liked about you. Despite your looks, you can find poetry in every little thing. Come on, you know what I mean. Tara smiles at Nessa. She's about to reply when they see someone approach. Nessa remembers who this old man is. We used to call him Crazy Beau. He was always coming around telling the most absurd stories. After being a bit annoyed because this was supposed to be a day for just her and Tara, Nessa soon finds herself laughing at the sheer insanity of his tales. You talked with him a bit before walking back to town, hand in hand. The rest of the week passes by smoothly. The murderer kept their word. There were no more deaths. But the day of the festival has arrived, and everyone is worried about it. Come on, Tara, let's go. The two walk in silence as they move among the crowd. Despite the recent events, a moderate amount of people have decided to celebrate this absurd festival. The first to break the silence is Tara. I think the Enmar festival or something. Well, it's a smart move. Apparently, a long time ago, Enmar was a castle owned by a family from Lothark. The descendants still live in Lothark, and guess what? We're nobles. Shouldn't I actually be living in Enmar at that point? But then again, we know now that also that the Enmar is filled with vampires, so maybe they can't live there, even though they own it. Of course. What did you think they tell people? Hey, the murderer asked us to throw a festival in their honor. Let's celebrate the murderer. Tara laughs and pulls Nessa closer to her. Nessa is happy to be with Tara. For a moment she forgets about everything. What the? Medallion. It's vibrating. I don't know. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't give me a direction to follow, remember? Okay, I haven't actually seen all that. Okay, I need to attack a creature. Nessa darts towards the creature with all her strength. But the creature sidesteps her attack. It may be short and heavy, but it's surprisingly quick considering its size. Darn it. I wouldn't miss next time. I won't miss next time. The creature can only speak one word. A single meaningless word. Word 2. But this time she doesn't miss the threatening tone in the creature's voice. Bohog jumps on Nessa and starts hitting her with his bare hands. Bohog has long and sturdy fangs too, and they're starting to scratch at Nessa's armor. Get off me! Nessa swings her sword, but the creature is too close and she only managed to hit it with the pommel. Still, it's enough to push Bohog away. Upon hearing Evelyn's voice, Bohog turns to her and smiles. But shortly after, he looks again at Nessa and runs away. I could ask you the same question. Nessa has so many questions about why Evelyn is there and why she seems to be so familiar with that creature, Bohog. But she doesn't have time to ask them. They suddenly hear sets of heavy footsteps approaching. That must be Tara with reinforcements. Evelyn runs away, slipping outside a hole in the old warehouse's wooden boards. Hey Tara, Gus, Captain, you're all here? Let's see, do I have... Yeah, I haven't done this. Oh, that is I'm a lion, yeah. I didn't notice that before. Yes, it was Bohog. He attacked me. He did this with his bare hands. Yeah, he doesn't like that. As we walk back, Samuel moves closer to Santara. But the wizard said, but no. Yes, sir. Well, I must say that you are pretty convincing, Samuel. You're very skilled with words and lies. I see a future for you in the army, maybe as a general, like you were hoping. I think this is a good place to end this video at, so hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.